I'm gonna tell him good night. Get in the bed. Go ahead. I know y'all. He. I'm giving him some leniency tonight because he's really supposed to be catching Z's right now. But I promised him he could say hey to the live. So say hey so you can go to bed.
Hey man, say man.
Huh? Don't be trying to be all cool and stuff. Be a kid, not a cool, smart, and they make all words and everything like you do. You are a genius. Tell the people how smart you are.
I'm so smart that I already know. Wait, hold on. Wait. All right.
You.
I am so smart that I already know multiple cases.
That's right. That's right. Hmm.
But even though I'm supposed to skip the second grade,
Yeah.
last
Now, say we got to give your brother a shout out. Let's tell him that we just in case he ever sees us. RJ, we love you, boy. All
but
right. No, go to your bed. Tell the people good night. Y'all, tonight I'm gonna be. Hold on, we gotta stop that noise in the back. We gotta stop that noise in the back.
play in the back. Close it, boy.
Wait. They can still see it. Trying to do this playing so I can stop it. Wait, where is it playing at?
Just delete
There
one.
you go. There you go. I stopped it. All right, so that way we don't gotta worry about that background noise. Y'all, tonight live gonna be a little bit different, a little bit unorthodox because my baby about to get in the bed for school. But I promised him.
Wait a second, can I show y'all something real quick?
Tell the people good night.
Let me show y'all something real quick.
What?
All right, wait.
Lord, who knows what he trying to show, girl? Oh yeah, he want to show everybody this.
How you like my book bag?
Oh, I gotta go get the light.
I'm not leaving until I see a comment.
They all on the side of the screen, baby.
So chat, how do y'all like my spray ground? It's cool, ain't it? Thank you, Natia daughter. Thank you, Awako Sleeper 25.
They being nice. They saying nice things.
Yeah.
Good.
Wait, let me see. I'm gonna see one more comment. I just need one more comment.
All right. One more comment before you go to bed.
Yeah, just one more. Just one more.
You're welcome. That's what she said. Now, good night.
All right. Good night.
Yeah, good night.
Good night.
Love you, baby.
Love you too.
Go get in your bed.
Okay.
Be good, okay?
Can I sleep in the bed with my spray ground on though?
With your spray ground. What spray ground?
My book bag.
No, it'll be right next to you. You'll be looking right at it.
I love my spray ground though. I got heart. I got heart for my spray ground though.
I know you do. You got heart, baby. Go put that cap on your head too. I gotta go find you another one.
I don't have a skull cap though.
I'm gonna go find you one. What about that? I know you don't want to wear that bonnet, but I'll find you something. Matter of fact, I got something. Talk to them real quick while I go get it.
All right, chat. So how? All right. Well, Awako Sleeper. How about we send you some money and give your daughter one like until she gets to another grade.
No, don't worry.
How about we deliver some money to you?
Don't worry about the print, okay? Because I'll buy you an all black one.
All black spray ground.
All black scarf.
A scarf.
Yeah, don't worry about
The colors.
Yeah, the colors. We just trying to get the job done. You feel me?
I mean, I like the leopard colors.
Yeah, that's different, right?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. All right, let me know if it's too tight.
Okay.
Try to keep it on while you're sleeping, okay?
You're welcome, Awako sleeper.
All right, baby. Go ahead.
All right. Peace.
Thank you, sir. Oh, it was one right here, too. But don't worry about this one. Don't worry about this one. I'll get you another one. Go ahead and go to sleep. He's supposed to be catching these, y'all. All right. Good night, sir.
I'm not going until they said some Z's in the chat.
No, they said it. They said it. Good night. Don't make me have to come in there.
Like, can I give them one more piece?
Yes. My baby. Half of the arc in full effect. I love you.
Love you too.
You make me proud.
Okay.
Night, night. All right, y'all. So tonight's live is going to be a little bit different because y'all know that I'm going to have to be getting up and regulating and making sure he go to sleep. Look at him. Look. I'm about to call your daddy.
I need to put my speaker down.
Where?
Right there.
You're such Cameron. Go to bed, Cash.
I'm not trying to hear nothing from that while I'm trying to go to sleep, so I'm putting it in here.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Don't be thinking of any bright ideas. Go to bed.
Wait, but
I already knew you was gonna do this. No,
But
you need to go to bed. You gotta go to school.
let me ask you my question.
What?
Can I turn my light on when I go to sleep because I'm scared of the dark?
Whoa! That was a weak one. You think the TV is your nightlight. Good night.
Just let me have my light on when I go to sleep, please.
You can turn on the lamp.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Let me go in here, y'all, and make sure this boy. Hold on, let me set up something for us to watch real quick. It's gonna be a little unorthodox, okay? Yes, girl, I'm glad you caught me live too, because I need to tell y'all about what happened earlier, man. Y'all, I'm sorry that y'all couldn't hear me. A part of me feel like maybe God didn't want me to be saying it. And maybe that miracle that he did, I got to keep to myself. I don't know. Because y'all couldn't hear me. And it's not like I got a phone call and it messed it up or something like that. Y'all couldn't hear me the whole time. And so I'm like, God, did you want me to keep that to myself? Like, what? Because that junk was crazy, y'all. It was crazy. If y'all couldn't hear me from the beginning to the end, then that means maybe it wasn't meant for y'all to hear it because God was moving in real time. And my moral to that is, as long as you are trusting God in everything and you keep going, God will meet you there, like Carlissa said, right? And like many other people said, but y'all know why I say that all the time and credit Carlissa, because it was something that I needed to be reminded about. And I was reminded about it right when I started entering a place in my life where I was going through a lot of stuff, and it was self-inflicted because I didn't keep going. You know what I mean? So when God move and do certain things, I be wanting y'all to bear witness to it. And it was just so crazy, y'all. It wasn't crazy because it's God, right? So it wasn't crazy, but it's just like, I hope that y'all can feel those things happening in y'all life. Like, it feels so good that I really hope that somebody else is experiencing the way God moved like this. I'm telling y'all, man, it brought me to tears, but they was happy tears. Because it's like, God is like, I got you. You put up. You put up. Don't worry, you put up. Even when you think even when you think I still got you. Even when you think you can look to the left of you and 10,000 might fall, and the right of you 100,000 might fall, but you gonna still be standing. You still gonna be standing. Do not touch my anointing and do my prophet no harm. You're going to be all right. And I be wanting y'all to witness those things in real time, because I know that it's certain people in Krishan's family that feels the need to make up these Santa Claus fairy tale stories about God. And I don't appreciate it, because God is so awesome on his own. He don't need you to fake shake for him. He don't need you to salt shake and be using your imagination. You ain't got to use your imagination with God, because his presence is so real and he gonna let you feel him. But it's a matter of if you gonna feel him in a positive way in blessings, or if you gonna feel vengeance because of things that you do and things that you did. The safest place that you could ever be is exactly where God wants you to be. Because when you are there, when you are moving when God tells you to move, when you are stopping when he tells you to stop, speaking when he tells you to speak, shutting up when he's telling you to shut up, and going on the path, that is the most safest I feel like I could ever be. Because I know that if I'm somewhere that God designed for me to be at, nothing and nobody can move me. Nothing and nobody can hurt me. Nothing and nobody can get in the way or get in the mix in no shape, way, or form. So that is my desire, to always be in a position and doing exactly what God wants me to do in every moment of my life. And of course, we fall down, but we get up. And of course, we are born in this world, but we are not of this world. Of course, we were born in sin. So, of course, I'm not going to make the right decision every time. I got a lot of character flaws that I want to fix, that I want to work on about myself, because I acknowledge those things. I'm not a type of person that's afraid of a failure or afraid of something not being perfect, or my personality not having any flaws, or the actions that I make not always being 100% right. But I could tell you one thing: the intention is 100% righteous. The intention is 100% righteous, even when it comes all the way down to what we're about to get into tonight. Now, this live gonna be a little bit different from the other ones, because y'all gonna see that we getting ready for bed and all of that stuff, school, work, all of that. We got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. So somebody better be asleep when I come check on them. But I just want y'all to see it sometimes and witness it. So we're not gonna be on here long, because for some reason, and I think I know why, when I be on live, my baby be tuned in. He be wanting to come in and say hey, and I love that. I love that he does that, but tonight is not the time for that. He should be catching Z's right now. But when I got back in the house, I promised him that I was gonna let him say hey to y'all. So I'm gonna keep my word. You feel me? I'm gonna keep my word. But let me see if I can go. First of all, man, Miss Know It All, thank you for always being there, always pulling up on me and showing me and making me feel your love. I thank you for that. Somebody donated today, and I want to talk about that. So give me a second. Let me go get my baby comfortable and straight. God putting Junior in a place to get help soon. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I believe that, and I really want that for Junior. I really, really do. So you know what I want to do? I want to we could go we going back to the labor and delivery, because that's what we finished off yesterday. But just be patient with me, y'all, because I'm gonna be going back and forth to my baby room, because I can hear that he's still up and he ain't sleep right now. So I'm finna go in there and regulate real quick. Cause he need to be sleep. He need to be sleep. So hold on a second. Just give me one little quick give me a little quick second. Give me a quick minute, sis. Give me a quick wait a minute. Can I get a wait a minute? Let me get a wait.
It's a two Krishan and Krishan Jr. His name is Jesus. Expected blessings and supernatural breakthroughs. Go before me in every meeting, in every conversation, in every step that I take. I really like this book though. Mattress has 30 support, and the it's weird. Pro Smart Base automatically adjusts to help stop snoring. Upgrade to your best sleep ever. Shop now at Ashley. Yeah, some fans be kind of weird. If I showed you what it is, it's kind of weird. Okay.
Read I Can Hear You, Mommy by Jada Dove. First day they told you my diagnosis, I heard how hard you wept. I heard the fear in your voice. My hands felt the struggle in your smile. I remember the strength you showed when the greatest doctors voiced their doubts. I remember some nights you pray and other nights you just cry out. I remember every therapy you helped me through and how badly my body would ache. But through it all, you always held my hand, correcting every silly mistake. And as I grow older, I will learn through bits and pieces.
Hey, Mommy, by Jada Dove. It's a two Krishan and Krishan Jr. His name is Jesus. Expected blessings and supernatural breakthroughs. Go before me in every meeting, in every conversation, in every step that I take. I really like this book though. Mattress has 30 support, and the it's weird. Pro Smart Base automatically adjusts to help stop snoring. Upgrade to your best sleep ever. Shop now at Ashley. Yeah, some fans be kind of weird. If I showed you what it is, it's kind of weird. Okay.
Read I Can Hear You, Mommy by Jada Dove. First day they told you my diagnosis, I heard how hard you wept. I heard the fear in your voice. My hands felt the struggle in your smile. I remember the strength you showed when the greatest doctors voiced
Hold on, have this played twice already?
Their doubts. I remember some nights you pray and other nights you just cry out. I remember every therapy you helped me through and how badly my body would ache. But through it all, you always held my hand, correcting every silly mistake. And as I grow older, I will learn through bits and pieces.
Hey, Mommy, by Jada Dove.
All right, I wanted to play that for not only to remind us of why we here and what we doing, right? I want to see Junior be able to be how Cash is. Cash is 8 years old, so Junior is 6 years younger than him. I want Junior to be able to have those experiences where mommy telling you to go to bed and you think because you with mommy and not daddy that you can do what you want. But mommy gonna call daddy if need be to get you to do what you need. I'm just playing, but I'm serious. But basically, what I'm saying is that I really hope and pray that boy be able to have those same experiences in life. I want him to experience that unconditional love. That love that you know that you could do anything in this world and your mama still gonna love you. She ain't gonna never stop loving you no matter what. No matter what. No matter what she gotta do. Cause also sometimes as parents we got to put our foot down in love. You know what I mean? If your child does something and they are, older or adult age, and they do something that is absolutely bottom of the line, cannot and will not be tolerated, and it's something that you never want them to do again, you got to make them understand that, and you can't play light and play nice mommy when certain lines get crossed. But even in those moments, there is still unconditional love. Your mama's still gonna be. Y'all seen what the Blueface and Carlissa went through, where he tried to make it seem like she was horrible and she was bad. But guess what? When he was doing that bid, the only person that really had his back was his mama, and he ended up apologizing to her. But before that apology, she had to deal with a whole lot of bashing, a whole lot of people making her look out to be somebody that she not. And then when she all for him, they want to try to make it seem like she want a relationship with him because of how much she love him. Making him feel like the way his mama love him is weird. That's what society does. That's what evil people do. Because they mama loved them so much, you feel like it's weird. Is it because you didn't get that same love? Because one thing about me, the love that I lacked growing up and that I didn't have, for one, I just want to give to my kids. And for two, I would never be jealous of somebody else who got it. I would just say, wow, it's beautiful to know that those type of relationships really exist and can work. But it ain't never hatred. But I feel like with Krishan, things in her life that she didn't get, she hates Blueface for having such a supportive family, a supportive team, and he ain't got to pay all of them to say they love him. She hated that about him. She felt like that made him square because he went to high school, graduated, went to college, because he had such a promising future. She thought he was a square. And not only a square, but a square that she can hit a lick on. That is how she looked at Blueface, y'all. And a lot of people think that it was love and that she loved him. And that was not the case. She felt like she had the cat in the bag and had it all sold up until that video came out where you could clearly see that she had a part in what happened when he had to fight her daddy and her family. So you know what he did? He went to the family that he know love him. He went where he knew it was real love at. And I'm going to be honest, whether that happened or not, I feel like he still would have been there for that picture, because one thing about Blueface and Jaden, they going to show up and do what they got to do for their baby, and they ain't got to be together about it. I'm the type of person, you don't have to be in a relationship with me for me to be able to co-parent with you and raise a healthy son. Because I'm not going to be bitter because we broke up, because I probably was the one who broke up or left that person. And I'm not perfect. So in the event, so let's say that didn't happen and it was the other way around, I'm not going to be bitter and so bitter to the point where I can't see you with another girl, or so bitter to the point. No, I'm going to go shake her hand because I want to know who fucked around my child. I met my baby daddy girlfriend, walked right up to her, shook her hand when she was all quiet, because she's used to, just like anybody else, used to women being catty and being nasty and having an attitude. But no, when I seen her, it was like, hey girl, with a smile on my face. Made her feel so comfortable. She was like, come here. And gave her a hug and we talked. Yeah, you're around my child. I want to check the temperature. I don't want you to have no problem with me, because I know if you got a problem with me, then how you feel about my child? So that's what made me feel comfortable, because I see that she mature as well. You don't want to be a person that is trying to trap a man with a baby. You don't want to be a person calling yourself trying to trap a rapper, and the joke's on you. The joke's on you. And you can't take that. So much to the point where you went as far as to take somebody's life. That's how big and fragile your ego is. You just can never admit to people that you did that nutball stuff of making a fake DNA test. You just can't handle telling the people that's what really happened. So you rather unalive the person. What? That's what we doing. So because of that, y'all, we gonna go through a few more minutes of this video because I don't want to slack off or anything, but also I don't want to go live until he is asleep, because if I go live before he go to sleep, then y'all know he gonna be trying to ear hustle and listen, and it's gonna keep him up longer. So we not gonna be here long tonight, right? Because they was out of school due to the ice storm and stuff like that, but now it's time to go back to school. And this is not, he is never up this late on a school night. But it's things going on that made me and his dad give a little bit of leeway. But the leeway stopped at 10:30. There's no more leeway. You better be, when I go in there, you better be catching Z after Z after Z, or everything going off. The lights and the TV. Maybe you need peace and quiet, boy. For real. But y'all, I love my kids, man. I love both of my boys. God, I know He loved me because He gave me two amazing children, man. Amazing children. And me and RJ, especially when I had cut my hair, me and RJ was looking like twins, baby. We was looking like twins when I had cut my hair. Exactly, my kids are the same way. I'm telling your father, when he gets home, makes the kids straighten right up, girl. Girl, that's like the don't tell that, mommy, don't tell it. Yeah, get it together then. Get it together. But yes, man, that's what low field people do. They can't have the real parents want the best for their kids, and that's what it is. And I don't think people understand that, man. Is that some parents, they look at the situation as, my job is to protect this baby first, no matter what. Sometimes you even need to protect your baby from you. If you in a toxic place in your life, if I'm in a situation where I realize now this nigga's putting his hands on me and I'm in a domestic violence relationship, oh, my son gonna be and I know that I'm stuck in it because I keep accepting him and forgiving him, and I don't understand what's going on with my brain. My child will not go through that with me. I will call my family, my sisters, my grandma, y'all come get him, because I don't know this nigga got going on. But I don't want my baby around this until I get my mind right. Yes, please come get him. I'm not gonna make my child go through something that would traumatize them for the rest of their life, because I know that I'm still dealing with trauma from when I was a kid. A lot of people are. I'm not ashamed to say stuff like that. Some people will say, "Oh, dang, you for real? You just going through it?" No, that's life. And anybody who thinks like that, I'm gonna tell you a secret: they miserable on the inside. They're narcissistic in their thinking. Not saying they got the full disorder, but there are narc traits that people have as well. And in their thinking, they feel like they gotta be macho, perfect, never going through nothing. I remember one time I was at work, y'all, and I was listening to gospel music, and somebody was like, this was when not at this job, this was years ago at a different job. And somebody was like, "Oh, I know when people listening to gospel music, that mean they just going through it. That mean they down and out." And I'm just like, no, it don't. I was listening to gospel music and I was pretty happy. I was listening to Christian rock and I was pretty happy. Why would I be sad to happen to be sad to listen to gospel music to praise God, but yet I can listen to rap music, R&B music, and all of that, and praise them. Well, I don't praise them, but you know what I'm saying. Singing along with their songs and getting lit and being excited and having a moment when it comes to music. Why would I have to only be sad to listen to gospel music and Christian music? And I say that because they are two different genres to me, because they both sound totally different. But the message is the same. So I listen to both. And I be happy. Sometimes I might listen when I'm going through it, when something's going on in my life, but it's not because I want to be sad. It's to encourage me. And that's the difference. That's how I know people they really throw it off. Before we do this though, I seen something, y'all. Oh, I'm so glad that I just remembered this. I seen something from your boy. Y'all know that guy. I don't know his name, man, but he did a video that I want to show y'all a piece of, man. Oh, I hope I can find it. Oh, I hope I can find it, y'all, because I don't know this guy's name, but he be going in. I actually need to. Hold on, let me check. Check the address for check. Oh, yeah. That's what it was. Oh, I hope I still got it up. That's what it was. Okay, first of all, we're going to start with this one. We're going to start with this. His feet are like this. And this is my thing, kind of respectfully. I feel like some of them may be trying to teach him how to walk. Some of them may be trying to teach him how to. Oh my God, y'all can't hear nothing? Oh Lord, I'm so tired of this. I am so tired of this. I'm for real. God. I'm about to wrap it up for the night, girl, because I ain't got time for this. What?
They telling my little sister what's right and what's wrong. Me as a big sister called Krishan. I said, Krishan, won't you let me get him so I can get the proper care that he needs? Her response to me was, no, I don't need nobody to help me with my baby. So I said, okay, Krishan. I left it alone. I just sat here and I got to thinking back, and I'm like, wait a minute, well, at the age of 2, the child should be talking and walking. CJ should be saying, words, like a lot of words. If she is in denial, she do need to snap out of it. So the people that don't know, Krishan is very hard-headed. She do not listen. A lot of stuff what I be saying on the internet, some of the stuff do be true. Now, it's a lot that I can sit here and say that I've seen with my own eyes and that I did not agree with. I just typed up at 2 years old, why my child not walking and talking. Then I typed up, why do my child have a cat, cry. Y'all hear how when he sound like a cat. I'm like, dang, that's if she don't admit it, then it's no getting him right. Anybody should know. She should know that he do need a therapist. If she not doing right by Junior, it'll come out. It always do. The truth always come out, y'all. But I watch how he stand, and it do look like he a little bit delayed. He too, Krishan, like he should definitely be walking by now. Like there's no question he should. And I can't even sit here and say, oh yeah, he's okay. He's in a stroke. No. Because at 2, he should be walking. She hanging with all these sisters. Why ain't they helping? Tarina had the baby. Tessa them in around the baby. Why they ain't helping the baby walk? Teaching him how to walk. Why they not trying to teach him how to talk? Why they not telling you to get him the proper care that he needs? Because all they worrying about is a handout. That's why. They don't care about CJ. As a big sister to a little sister, get him the proper care that he needs. And I see why people saying what they saying. Certain pictures she do be posting, you can look at him and see something not right. Because I be looking at my nephew like, damn, why he looking like this? Or why is it taking for the internet to push you to get that proper care that your child needs? Krishan not doing right by him, I do feel as though that she do need to do right by him because that's her son. And if she's not getting him the proper care that he needs, then yes, Krishan, you are wrong.
Yo, that's wild. So Krishan older sister China, she online talking about Krishan's son, there's something wrong with him. He's 2 years old. He not walking and talking. And Krishan told her no when she offered help for her. I mean, honestly, I don't blame Krishan for telling her no, like the baby good. Because look what she did. When she didn't get the answer that she want, she hop around.
God, bruh. If y'all want to hear the rest of his opinion, go to his channel. Lord, that cornbread. That cornbread, bro. That cornbread was kind of dry a little bit. But I'm gonna hit like because of the simple fact that we watched the video and I support all YouTubers because I understand the game. So even though he don't even need my little like, I still liked his video because I watched it. Can y'all like the video in here? Can y'all please like the video in here? Because we know how the game go with YouTube. So no matter whether I agree with the content creator or not, if I play that video, I'm gonna like it. And I'm gonna do my part. Because it might not seem like one don't make a difference, but everyone counts. Hit the like. Now, speaking of this, right? There is another one. I look a mess, y'all, but I don't care. There is another one that I want to show y'all too. So before we go to this next thing, it was another video. This it right here. Hold on. Oh, I think this is the one. But I'm not sure. Let me make sure. Let me go over here. This boy right here. I like him, y'all. I like him. Let me see. Let me go to his videos. Okay, hold on. This is the one I want to play real quick.
Y'all knows before yes, now it appears that Krishan Rock has Junior pinned between 2 seats by his jacket to keep him sitting up while she's at church.
Now I gotta see
now,
this.
This shit is diabolical. I'm gonna play this portion of the video, but there's other parts of the video that you're gonna see that she just does strange things. She's back to her same old tactics. And without conviction, she would never be able to grow because having conviction is to own up to the things that you've done and move forward from them. But if you remain delusional, you will never do those things and you will remain in a loop. But you already know we're going to do
what you gotta
in
a loop.
Before. It's not a jacket. I'm like, then what is it then? I'm just moving up the do. There's no cup holders. All right, let's get right into the video. I'm just gonna play this part right quick. You see her? You see that jacket right there? That's a black space.
Please tell me that we got at least 25 likes, y'all. And I wipe my butt. I wipe my butt. Please. I wipe my butt. And I don't know why you don't want to. Bruh. Ain't nobody doing that voice like bruh right here, bruh. This nigga lit. I love it. Let me close this door because my child. Hold on. Boy, you better be asleep when I come check on you in 10 minutes. Love you. No, you can't give me no hug. You gave me a hug last time. Hurry up. Hurry up, boy. You got to go to school, baby. I love you. All right. Don't be sitting on my lap thinking you about to. No, go to bed. You know you tripping. Look at the time. Oh my God. It's 11. Get your butt in there. Y'all. Boy, you better get in that bed, boy. All right. I love you. Y'all, we ain't gonna be on here long tonight because why y'all laughing at me? Oh, we got 34 likes. Thank y'all so much. Can we just keep going though? We at 50. Let's try to get it 50 likes, y'all. Let's push ourselves. We got. Girl, y'all. I ain't gonna be on here long tonight because I know my child. He gonna think he could stay up because I'm occupied with this live. Not doing it, y'all. We gonna be off of here soon. We gonna be off of here soon, but that's okay because his daddy gonna see this. His daddy gonna end up seeing this. I said, you know your daddy gonna see the live. You better go to bed. Right now. But child, why are you walking around the house?
I'm trying to ask you why you're talking about me online.
Because I can talk about you.
No, you can't.
I talk about you all the time online.
Bye. I'm gonna go back to bed.
Go to bed, Cash. Cash, look at me. Look at my face. Go to bed. Cameron. Turn my live out. You watching my live? Turn it off. I see it. Go. Just listen. Go to bed. Good night. All right. Good night. I had to get serious and take the remote because she was in there watching the damn live. I just happened to hear it. I'm like, why do I hear myself? Why you in there watching the live? Y'all, we not gonna do the full live tonight. I'm getting off of here soon, but I do want to show y'all just a couple more things. So I'm gonna play this. What else was it? It was something else that clicked in my head, y'all, that I wanted to show. But I'm not playing that. Come on. I'm not playing that, boy. He normally is asleep by 9:30, 10 o'clock. And that's actually late. So for him to still be up right now, The snowstorm is over. You can go back to school tomorrow. You better be rested. Talking about you like your book bag. What you gonna have your book bag for if you gonna be trying to sleep all day because you've been up all night? Get your butt in the bed. Lord. But he did. I'm proud of him. Because he got in the bed and he said, "Here, Mom, just take the remote." You damn right. Because you knew that was coming next. Turn that shit off and take your butt to bed, child. Those are the moments that I'm going to like miss forever. Like, I embrace those moments, y'all, because with these kids, they time just fly by so freaking quick, bro. It flies like a flash. It flies like a flash. But I'm gonna be working with kids all my life though, because we as a family, and those women, you know who I'm talking to, because it might be something that you enjoy too. But I enjoy helping people. So not only do I want to help seniors, but I really want to help young mothers, because even though a woman has a child in her 20s, that does not necessarily mean that she don't need no teen mom type of support. You understand? They not having kids as much as teen moms, and I'm so happy about that. But even the first time moms, period, are susceptible to so much manipulation. First time moms, period, if you do not have the support system, if you do not have a male that's going to stand by you, stand in the paint, stick with you, and be supportive, and that also makes enough money to be supportive to where y'all don't need no outside people helping y'all. And that happens a lot, especially in the day and age that we living in. If you have to have a child and you have to reside at any family house via mom, grandma, sister, cousin, brother, wherever, those things can get hard when you really love your child and you really want the best for your child, and people around you start to see how much that is a weak spot for you. You're in a vulnerable state. And I just want to just help. I want to help. I want to help somebody to not have to feel how I feel right now in this moment when it comes to my beautiful kids that God blessed me with. Because one thing about it is when you have a baby and you have that baby, you cannot erase what they see, what they experience, what they do, what you do to them and around them, how you raise them. You don't get no backseas on that. You don't get no rewind. You just a one hitter quitter. You only got one shot with that one kid in order to help make their life as good, as well rounded as possible. Because see, you can go to the extreme and say you don't want them to live like how you were living, but you might not realize the trauma that you're giving them in a different area, and you're thinking just because they didn't experience exactly what you went through, that they didn't have it hard in a different way. You know what I mean? So I know that with what we're doing, I know we're gonna make a very big impact with that when it comes to moms, right? So I just because of the sake of the fact that we're not gonna be on here long, and I just want to say this real quick. Awake Sleeper Vera, okay, Miss Know It All, CC, all of y'all, my moderators, Loretta, all of y'all, man. I see y'all and I thank y'all for coming in here and chatting with me. I really do. Tara, you always hold it down. You and Holy Ghost Girl always holding it down. TBT, you always holding it down. Jill, you always holding it down. Miss T, you come in, you pop in and do your thing, but they don't know how much you have held me down too. You have held me down too. So ain't nothing changing. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all so much. Now let's get to this. I'm gonna press play because it's some other stuff I want to show too.
Just push it on through.
Hold on now. I want to hear him do the voice one more time. I want him to do the voice
back
one
to
more
her same
time.
old tactics. And without conviction, she would never be able to grow, because having conviction is to own up to the things that you've done and move forward.
Conviction. Y'all have heard me talk about conviction a lot. And for me to know that this person right here does not know me from a can of paint, probably never seen my channel before. Just the things that he is talking about, I know that y'all know I'm not lying when I say that my spirit agrees with certain things about his show, because he's speaking about things that I've always talked about. Remember how I told y'all, vengeance is the Lord's, but the only thing I do ask God when it comes to people that hurt me is that they do feel conviction if they are wrong. If it's things that they have done that were flat out dirty and wrong, I just ask that they can feel the conviction so that they eventually understand what they did, even if they never apologize to me. I know when you do dirty stuff and mean stuff to people, children, elders, special needs, and regular everyday people, you're going to feel some type of conviction, because God is going to convict you. It's just a matter of if you can hear God's voice or not. It's just a matter of what you do when you feel that conviction. Because some people, when they do you wrong and they did wrong, they do like a Krishan, and they gaslight you. They run away. That's why Blueface had to lure her to his house and make her think he wanted to see her, just to get her in his face so that he could show her that he knows Junior is not his. And she still flipped out. Because instead of dealing with that and feeling that conviction, she turns that into anger and tries to flip the script and gaslight a person and make them feel like they're wrong, because they know that you don't like them, that you hate them, that you have been doing things all their life to try to make their life harder, miserable, uncomfortable. And it's wrong. But some people, they can't stop. They have to just keep doubling down on the BS. They ignore the conviction part. Or either God's voice not loud enough in them for them to even feel conviction. But I digress. Let me let him go.
Or from them. But if you remain delusional, you will never do those things, and you will remain in the loop. But you already know we're going to do what we got to do before. It's not a jacket. I'm like, then what is it then? I was just holding up the dude. There's no cup on. All right, let's get right into
I'm done, bro.
video.
I cannot.
You see her? You see that jacket right there? That's a black space.
Me
just
too.
push it on through.
I like his channel too.
It's like he has an extra jacket on. I'm not going to get into this part of the video right now. This I want to play later, but I'm going to play this one again before I move on to the actual Bible study. So right there. So it's like he has a jacket on, and there's another piece of that jacket that she's like closing it in so she can keep him sitting up. But hey, it is what it is at that point. But let's go to the other portion of the video. Now here it is.
A part of what I'll start with the men will be found.
Yeah. I mean, that's not out of the ordinary. Let's see.
Of himself and who he lists. Yeah, has nothing. Mine say.
Okay.
Some who are poor pretend to be rich. Some who are poor. That's all it says? The whole verse? No. Some who are poor pretend to be rich. Others who are rich pretend to be poor.
Yeah. Bam, right in the
others
face.
Who
Let's
are
go
rich,
back.
but
Be
rich. Others who are rich.
Watch the rub on the face like this.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of poke him in the eye this time, it's a rub on the face to push his head back and to make his eyes do like, to get him back focused. That's what she's.
And that's messed up. Thank you for pointing that out. I don't know who else pointed it out, but he understands the assignment. You in Bible study, right? And we're supposed to be focusing on the word. But yet you're still trying to stimulate him to keep him focused because you know something wrong, but you're doing nothing. And CPS seeing this, y'all can't tell me that they don't see this. They can pick anybody in this country up whenever they want. You seen they went and got Mandami, and he wasn't even here. He was minding his business in a whole nother country being the president, and he got yoked up. They can get anybody they want in this country. They can find and track down anybody they want. And that is my problem. Because day after day, we keep seeing her with custody. Forget custody. She shouldn't even be in possession of the baby. She should not be in possession of this child. And I'm going to show y'all that. But by the end of the week, man, it's going to get deep, man. It's going to get deep. And I just really like how he understands the assignment. This is somebody that I never seen on YouTube before, but I'm so glad whoever liked his video made that video pop up in front of me. That's what it does when you like videos. It will literally put this video right here that we're doing in front of a complete stranger that don't know nothing about what's going on, and that happens to click or it happens to populate and show us the next video because y'all like the video. That's why I'm asking y'all to like it. Yes, it's important for reach. Yes, it's important to have engagement on YouTube for your channel. But at the end of the day, at the very least, even if you don't support me or like me, putting the video out and pushing the video out will make a change and make a difference, and you know it. The least you could do is like the video. Nobody's gonna know. And if you don't like the video, click dislike. But let your voice be heard. It matters. YouTube viewers matter. Express yourself in the chat respectfully. As long as you come in with respect and intellect, and you really want to understand this, or really, even if it's something that you really want us to understand, that you feel like we not seeing, let's have those hard conversations. Let's do it. Now keep going, bro. My bad for cutting you off because I ain't got long anyway. Go ahead, bro.
Trying to do in front of those people, and she thinks she's slick with it. Like we can't tell. Watch it. Instead of poke him in the eye this time, it's a rub on the face to push his head back and to make his eyes do like, to get him back focused. That's what she's trying to do in front of those people.
Period. I like him, y'all. Period. That's what she's trying to do. Get him back focused. Now, if you know as a mother that that's what you got to do, why are you not getting him help? Why? Because if she was getting him help, she wouldn't have to do those things to try to make it look like it's nothing wrong. We are way past that. I don't know if you didn't realize when you posted that video at Blueface Grandma's house with Junior sitting up on top of you, looking around. I don't know if you think that we were just going to forget about that. I don't know if you thought that we were going to think that that was atypical behavior for a kid his age. But that will never be forgotten. So all of this that you're doing right here, it ain't fooling nothing but the kids. And they even waking up. You know it's something when the 12 and 13-year-olds even waking up. I encourage anybody speaking about this, please Keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. Keep going. I wish that we could all get together and stick together. I really wish we could. But I understand that everybody might not feel the same way that the next person feel about this mission. There are some people who are on here for the algorithm, and there are some people who are on here because they want change for real. Shout out to Sean David Way. Shout out to Voodoo Doll TV. Eat Toxic. I don't want to miss nobody, but y'all know who y'all are. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to this man right here. I know I'm missing somebody, but forgive me for that, because I'm fired up and I'm irritated. Ruby Kai. Shout out to Ruby Kai. Shout out to everybody trying to make a difference. What we at on the likes, y'all? How many likes we got? Can you send me a link? How many likes we at, y'all? Know it all. She's evil. Her soul is defiled and hard. She's a narcissistic psychopath and can't empathize with other humans. These are facts. 54 likes. Thank y'all. We got 54 likes. Thank y'all so much. Let's keep going, y'all.
And she thinks she's slick with it. Like, we can't tell. Watch it.
Pretend to be poor.
Bam.
Yeah. Others who are rich
get him
pretend to be
from
poor.
Stop staring it. That's what she's trying to do.
So yeah, and
Watch your hand.
so that's the same thing stated like. So that's the same thing stated like. That would be what.
Let's do that again.
Yeah. Others who are rich pretend to be poor. So yeah, and so that's the same.
Get him to blink. It's to go like, right if she did the rub, it was a boom, and it's like so obvious, and she think nobody can tell what she's doing. That's the funny thing. She really believe that we are not paying attention to that nonsense. Come on now, we can see when you're trying to, cause a distraction and do something simultaneously. With your hands when it's concerning Junior, because we know what your deal is. We know that you're not truly trying to help Junior. We know you're just trying to get us to believe that he's okay. In actuality, that's not the case. But let's look at it again.
Thing stated
Watch
like
her what she does.
That would be okay. Now they changed it. I was going. They get too cute back there in that media department. There is that maketh.
Watch her hand.
Himself rich.
All right, there,
right.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Okay, whatever.
I believe it's
she just totally
the anointing that's upon you, anointing that's on your life. You don't have to make a statement, say, I'm rich, I'm rich. Your very presence testify. Then you walk in your healing. I have come in here sometimes and I'm sick. And just your presence, I'm looking upon you and just your
By pride comes nothing but
Wait a minute. You trying to get us out early? I mean,
no, sir.
Seem like
well, I guess that was the end of it. Let me go back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same thing standing to be poor.
Look at her.
Yeah. And so
we're gonna stop it right there.
Because she knows the camera
right there. But I just wanted to show y'all that so y'all can see for yourself.
Thank you.
That she's obviously not doing the right thing. She's still trying to convince people, still being delusional, and it's truly sad. Now you got this person, the caller, that keeps calling in and giving more details about the situation that happened, with Krishan Jr. on multiple occasions. Now she's talking about the situation with Tareen when Krishan Rock called the cops that time to get Junior, but now she's giving more insight, allegedly, to the situation. But let's hear it.
Do you remember when Krishan took her baby and held him for ransom?
Yes, Tareen.
Yes. So that was a lie. That was a huge lie. What happened was Serene had called Krishan and said, "Hey, someone made a CPS call on me, and Monday we have to go see the worker. You need to come down here." So when Krishan heard that she was going to go to CPS, Krishan came down there. She lied to the police and had some people break into her sister's house.
Wow.
That's why her sister was at the CPS.
Wait, Krishan had who break into the house?
The police. They broke a window and everything.
Now, when you think about it with that situation, that's all I'm gonna say. It kind of seemed like that could have been the case, because for her to spin the narrative, even though she willingly gave Junior to her sister to watch, and he was having a good time with the family, they was taking him to church, all these things, right? But I guess when Tareen told her that, hey, you know what, we got to go see this lady coming up. This is all alleged, though. But it would make sense why she went that hard that night.
Yep.
To get Junior out of her sister's possession. It kind of makes sense because she didn't want to face those consequences. She knew that she can get the baby and just get the hell out of Dodge.
Mm-hmm.
So she won't have to see nobody, because obviously there's no tracking Krishan with no address or nothing like that. So they go back and visit Tareen. Tareen just gonna say, I don't have the baby. You know, my sister came and got the baby. So it's like, it's an easy get out of jail free card. That's all I'm gonna point out on that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a possibility. I mean, it's a lot of things.
I believe.
But let's see what people said in the comments about it, though. Let's see. Information regarding Krishan Jr. Health came from Chastity Tareen Marsh, period. That's why she said she had to go clear her name. Has anyone seen or heard anything new from Rocker Jr.? Hey, you see that all the time. I don't know if people be living under a rock. You can see,
sorry, but it wasn't.
Like the whole
it
church
wasn't
event.
them.
Let's go to Blueface.
I'm sorry,
now,
y'all.
Blueface still arguing with Nevaeh, his soon.
And I'm gonna stop it right there. Y'all go to his channel. If you want to see more, shout out to this brother. But y'all, I'm letting y'all know now, it wasn't just that. That ain't the only reason why she felt like she needed to clear her name. She felt like she needed to clear her name because we figured out and found out that Junior has cerebral palsy. He does. He does. And after I get off work tomorrow, I'm going to probably be figuring out at work how I can lay this out to y'all as much as possible. And I got to figure out how to do it without keeping somebody awake. Because y'all know that I can elevate when I get passionate. So I got to, I'm going to be quiet when it's nighttime because I want my baby to be asleep. You feel me? He got a lot of things to do at school. He getting ready to conquer, you know what I'm saying? So many things in his life, and he need his schooling. You feel me? He need to be sleeping. You be 9:30. That's it. This was way past how he normally be. That's why when he said, "Here, you can get the remote," he probably in that sleep right now because he don't be up this late. But not on a school night. Now, if it's not a school night and we say you ain't got to go to sleep early, that boy will stay up till 6 o'clock in the morning if you let him. So I'm talking about on a school night. But before we wrap this, right? Since we on the topic of her saying that she wanted to clear her name, right? And her going up there to get that baby from Serene, right? I just want y'all to know that I'm not just blowing smoke, man, when I say that the baby has cerebral palsy, bro. Hold on. Look. Hold on, where is it? I know she's gonna pop up. There she go.
Hi, good morning. early signs of cerebral palsy. Well, cerebral palsy has a lot of different actions right in the beginning, and one of them is the hands. When you're doing something really nice and open, your baby will be going against gravity and going against gravity. This is some of the things we're covering this week in the reflex course. So there's no purposeful movement. They're just there to, again, people think it's open and close, palmar plantar, right? But what you're looking for is, again, it's that going against gravity. Breathing is your first one, and then you're just going into your hands and your vision and all that sort of stuff. But the hands will start out and almost like they're like seaweed in water, and you'll see that, right? What you will see with cerebral palsy is, and other things too, by the way, when we're talking about early signs, we've got to combine all these. So I did a video yesterday. Now we're going into this. And yesterday's video was applied force, but now we're going into the hands. So when the hands don't want to open, now your baby will always have instances like when they're sleeping or whatever, that the hands will be closed. But we can feel this. We close our hands like this and we feel the rotation, right? Now go in 1 index fingers and feel the rotation, right? Now go in 2 index
Pay
and feel the
attention.
rotation, right? And then you can go the whole way where it's fisted and feel what happens. And especially too, which we're going to talk about tomorrow, the commitment of the wrist, adding into that, the combination is what you really want to.
Did y'all realize what the lady was doing with her fingers? And with this, you have to pay attention to these things in babies. And I can tell you right now, I've seen the Junior do these things. I've seen him do them. I've seen these things going on, guys. So we're going to go crack back into that too. As we continue, because I still got it up, as we continue to watch the fake labor, because this girl wasn't trying to push Tatal. She wasn't trying to push Tatal. You seen it, Tara, I know. And anybody who want to donate, please send your $3 monthly donations to $QINGLEX. I'm only saying this because we're getting ready to wrap a little bit. So because I got to make sure that my house is in order and that we got to get the routine right. You feel me? But so I gotta jump off of here tonight, or else I would be on here a little longer. Plus, I gotta work tomorrow, and it's 11:45. I'm tripping. But listen, y'all. The cash app is $QINGLEXUS. Damn, where's my phone? I gotta get my phone. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna run this back a little bit so that I can run in the room and get my.
3, push. Push that baby.
No, he's there.
He coming. He coming, baby. Push. Push, baby. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. God is life. Hallelujah.
5, 6, 7.
Thank you,
All right,
Jesus.
breathe. Listen.
Holy, holy, holy. Lord God Almighty. Who was? Go when the contraction come, baby. It's okay. Who was? Who will? They're not. They got this. That's Sean. They know they don't.
Listen.
They got you.
Listen, love. The nerves are heightened right now, okay? You are doing so good that if you take some big, consistent, deep breaths and you focus on the pressure, I know it's very emotional. That's all great.
All right.
You're going to get this baby out, okay?
One more
He's so
push.
low. Do you want a mirror? Do you want a mirror?
No.
A mirror?
Do you want to see down this end?
You
don't have to.
No, she good. No.
Sometimes it helps people focus more.
Hell no.
It's okay.
No, you are. Just when the contraction comes, get them out there so we can meet them.
When this next one comes, get serious.
Get serious.
Get a good push.
You're doing great, though. He's right there.
All right. It's okay, Sean.
He doesn't.
When the second comes, get serious. They know she wasn't pushing. So these things that we're about to go down with, I'm about to break it all down to y'all, because I see now that people they don't want to believe it. I'm trying to tell you, yeah, this little country girl from Georgia that talk hood and ghetto figured out what Junior has. long time ago, months and months ago. And I'm so glad that it's people that can witness and vouch for this. We've been figured out one of his major diagnoses is cerebral palsy. I don't give a damn how you try to break it, how you try to change it. I don't care how you try to flip it. That is what he has, y'all. I'm saying it as confidently as Quail unalive Ronnie. I'm saying it as confidently as that is Ronnie's son. I've done research about this for months and months and months. And y'all was right here with me, and I thank y'all for that. I thank y'all for that. And we need to push that. People need to know. When you and somebody else chat, ask them what they think about that. What do you think about the people saying, you don't got to say my name, because I know a lot of people don't want people to report, to promote my channel in their chat. I know that. I know about that. So I ain't trying to ask you to go beef with nobody and bring my name up, because a lot of people don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? They don't want people to come to Becoming King Lake's platform. So we got to get it out the mud on our own. You feel me? Because ain't nobody going to give it to us. This far, this way that we got this far, ain't nobody just gave it to me. The only person, Sean Davy Way, put the first 100 people in my room that I ever had. And it wasn't about no Krishan stuff. We was in a different sector talking about a whole different person. And that person was Jaguar Wright. Sean Davy Way got in my comments and he said shared. And as soon as he said shared, that shit went from one person to 150 people real quick. But YouTube took that video down because of some other issues. And I'm grateful that he did that. I wish that he could do it one more time, because they ended up taking the video down. I was so mad about that, because we was going up that night. And I appreciated that cosign of him sharing it. But and King Payne shared my videos from time to time too. That's why y'all gonna always, if y'all ever hear them names come up, it's salute. Jaguar Wright, salute. King Payne, salute. You know what I'm saying? Sean Davy Way, salute. Because those are people who have shared my platform before, even if I had to pay them. You know what I'm saying? They did it. And did it more than one time. Did it sometimes when I didn't even pay. You know what I'm saying? But Sean Davy Way, I didn't pay him for nothing for that. He just did that out of the kindness of his heart, and I'm grateful for that. And I'll never forget it. I don't forget people that look out for me and that with me, because I know how many people don't want to with me and don't want nobody to know about this channel. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna always tip my head off to the forefathers that welcomed me when other people wasn't. You feel me? So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that. Hold on. All right. I just saw it. I just saw something pop up. Hold up. Let me see if I can get it. Dang. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it. Send me something else real quick so I can try to catch it. Somebody said Jaguar Wright. Yes, girl, Jaguar Wright gave me my first interview. So I appreciate anybody that helped me along the way, period. Yes, I know a lot of people don't like Jaguar Wright, but that's my sister, man. That's my sister, and I love her. And I understand her in ways that other people don't. And I'm not trying to get you to like her. I'm not trying to get you to none of that. We can all have differences of opinions, because I'm going to respect y'all opinions. But she looked out too when she didn't have to. She gave me, listen, I had my channel made, but I wasn't really posting like that. You know what I'm saying? And I was forced to. When I had an interview with her, I was forced to actually start doing it. And I'm glad that I was. Yeah, because look, and we're going to have a conversation about that one day too, sis. I like Jaguar, and I always have. And even when we had our little situation where we had a spat, she came back on the channel and chopped it up with me about it. So, you know what I mean? It ain't like she wanted to publicly be cool. It ain't like she wanted to be cool in private and not in public. She came to the channel like a real woman and chopped it up with me. It's some people who don't even want people to know that my channel exists. So I appreciate people like that, y'all. I do. When you do, like the people who donate, like the people who like the videos, the people who come in here all the time and engage, I see y'all. And y'all mean something to me because y'all could be anywhere else, but you here rocking with me and my family and getting to know us. And we ain't gonna leave nothing out. We want y'all to know everything so that when God moves in my life, you can really see the miracle if you know where I was and how things was before that blessing came. It might mean more to me than the average person, but y'all don't know the life that I had to deal with and had to lead before this. Y'all don't know the barriers that I'm blocking that I put in my mind, and I wish that I didn't. But it's a part of the certain traumas that happened to me that I'm still working through. I put a lot of blockages and ceilings on myself when I don't need to. You know what I mean? And I'm busting out of all of that in Jesus' name this year. You know what I mean? We going to the man. Look, we going to the tippy. We going to the tippity top, and I ain't gonna forget none of y'all. I ain't gonna forget none of y'all that kept it real and kept it solid with me. Didn't backstab me. Didn't go in somebody else's chat and talk about me and come over here and act like we all cool. Didn't do me dirty. I ain't have to find out from somebody else that you don't really like me like that. All of that stuff means something to me. Loyalty is big to me because of how loyal I am and how I have had to deal with the letdown of people not being like me. I had to accept the fact that just because I treat a person a certain way and I carry myself a certain way when it comes to how I treat people, don't mean that they are going to be that same person back to me. And I would be foolish to continue to think that. But I will be honest enough to say that when I did see that wasn't the case, I was disappointed. But I had to put my big girl drawers on and keep it pushing. You feel me? So that's what we gonna do, y'all. Let me go ahead and get my house, you know what I'm saying, regulated and quieted down because we gotta go to work and school tomorrow. But I love y'all so much, and thank you, pretty brown eyes. I'm sorry, brown eyes. Thank you, brown eyes. I appreciate you. Cece, I love you. Okay. Lisa, is it Lisa Ace? Lisa Lee. Wait, is it Lisa Rose? There you go, Lisa Rose. The dyslexia child, Lex, I be wanting you to be on live for 3 hours, honestly. How selfish of me, but I love your channel. We're going to get back to that. We're going to get back to them 2 and 3 hour lives, sis. Don't you worry. I promise you we're going to get back to that. The only reason why I'm cutting it short tonight is because my baby, I know he listening right now. And I need my baby to get his rest. So I got to get off of here and be mommy and make sure that he catching Z's, okay? Because he got to be up super early. He got to be up in 6 hours. So, hey, maybe even 5.5. So let me get on up off of here. I love y'all, but I'm going to make sure that I come back and see y'all tomorrow. I am working tomorrow. So when I get off work, if things work my way, I'll be able to come here, get straight on live for about maybe 1 or 2 hours. But the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hour lives, they still coming, sis. They still on the way. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't worry, sis. They coming. They coming. Thank you for anybody that donates. This is my email right here as well. If you want to email me or DM me, information, documents, truths, and facts. That is where you send it to, the email or the IG. Either one is fine with me, baby. Donate $QINGLEXUS. I'm gonna tell y'all about what that live was about while I was on mute. I'm gonna tell y'all about that tomorrow. Shout out to, it was somebody who had donated to me, but I do not see my phone. I thought this was my phone, but this is my son's phone. That's Cass' phone right there. That's not mine. So I gotta go find it. But I love y'all so much. Y'all have a good night.